Hello everyone, welcome to Morning Devotions. It's been raining out there, it's real wet. I just thought I'd do it in here this morning. It looks like it might clear up though. Okay, on our prayer request today, Kathy Gray's test results showed that she has cancer. Pray for healing. And Heather has cancer. Please pray for healing. Linda Park is going through a lot of medical issues, and her cousin, Kim Boggs, has been helping her. Danielle Rogers and her kids are all tested positive for the virus. Pray they'll be better soon. Jackie and Will have an unspoken request. Lisa Slentz's mother fell and is back in the hospital. Pray she'll be okay. Rita Knowles needs an unspoken request for her family. Gina's mother is sick and tested positive for the virus. Pray for healing. Chris's COVID-19 test came back negative. That's good. Oh, I just lost my place. Hold on a minute, I'll have to find my place. Okay, it's 1 Kings 17, 8 through 16. Then the word of the Lord came to him, "Go at once to Zarephath in the region of Sidon and stay there. I have directed a widow there to supply you with food." So he went to Zarephath. When he came to the town gate, a widow was there gathering sticks. He called to her and asked, "Would you bring me a little water in a jar so that I may have a drink?" As she was going to get it, he called, "And bring me, please, a piece of bread." "As surely as the Lord your God lives," she replied, "I don't have any bread, only a handful of flour in a jar and a little olive oil in a jug. I am gathering a few sticks to take home and make a meal for myself and my son, that we may eat it and die." Elijah said to her, "Don't be afraid. Go home and do as you have said. But first make a small loaf of bread for me from what you have and bring it to me. And then make something for yourself and your son. For this is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says. The jar of flour will not be used up, and the jug of oil will not run dry until the day the Lord sends rain on the land." She went, wait a minute, where am I supposed to talk? Okay. She went away and did as Elijah had told her. So there was food every day for Elijah and for the woman and her family. For the jar of flour was not used up, and the jug of oil did not run dry, in keeping with the word of the Lord spoken by Elijah. Amen. Okay. Our devotions today are entitled Only Trust. 300 children were dressed and seated for breakfast, and a prayer of thanks was offered for the food. But there was no food. Situations like this were not unusual for orphanage director and missionary George Mueller. He's from 1805 to 1898. I guess that's when he was alive. Here was yet another opportunity to see how God would provide. Within minutes of Mueller's prayer, a baker who couldn't sleep the night before showed up at the door. Sensing that the orphanage could use the bread, he had made 3 batches. Not long afterward, the town milkman appeared. His cart had broken down in front of the orphanage. Not wanting the milk to spoil, he offered it to Mueller. It's normal to experience bouts of worry, anxiety, and self-pity when we lack resources essential to our well-being: food, shelter, health, finances, friendships. 1 Kings 17, 8 through 16 reminds us that God's help can come through unexpected sources, like a needy widow. "I don't have any bread, only a handful of flour in a jar and a little olive oil in a jug." Earlier, it was a raven that provided for Elijah. Concerns for our needs to be met can send us searching in many directions. A clear vision of God as a provider who has promised to supply our needs can be liberating. Before we seek solutions, may we be careful to seek Him first. Doing so can save us time, energy, and frustration. What's been your experience when you focused on securing provision before seeking the provider in prayer. What current needs will you bring before God? Father, sharpen my vision of you as the provider for all my needs. Forgive me for times I have futilely sought to find my way without seeking you first. Dear Heavenly Father, I want to pray for everybody on the prayer list today. Please help all of them with their different needs and help anybody out there that's been affected by the virus, Lord. In the Lord's name I pray. Amen. I hope you all enjoyed this morning's devotions. Please press that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. It looks like it's going to clear up, so I'll be out doing my walk after this uploads. So I'll see everybody then. Bye-bye. God bless.